An object has been projected vertically upwards with an initial velocity of 30 ms minus 1. Calculate the maximum height reached by the ball. So maximum height means it should be definitely a displacement, because the height can't be going on a undefinite way. It is a definite direction against the gravity. Since it is going upward. Remember, maximum height gives you velocity zero velocity. At the maximum height, why maximum? Furthermore, it cannot move, means velocity is zero. So the question is asking you, calculate the maximum height. Giving the vertical the velocity is given here, initial velocity is 30. Initial velocity is 30. How do we find out? Displacement is equal to, right? So displacement equal u plus v over 2 multiplying by the time taken. Why u plus v over 2? Since there are two velocities, object is moving upward at a starting velocity of 30 ms minus 1, ending will be definitely 0. So velocities are mentioned here. Time, first we have to find out. So before we come for this, we have to find out the time. How do I find out the time? So acceleration is equal to v minus 2 over v. So these are the two equations I'm going to use. So let me take the first equation. A equals v minus 2 over t. T I have to substitute. T is equal to v minus 2 over a. Correct? Right. And what is the final velocity? 0 minus initial velocity is 30. 0 minus 30 ms minus 1 divided by this. Acceleration is 10 ms minus 2 downwards the ground. Towards the ground, it is plus 10 ms minus 2. Okay, acceleration plus 10 towards the ground. Since the object is moving upward against the gravity, it should be minus 10. Minus 10. So minus 10 ms minus 2. Minus 30 divided by minus 10, it gives you the answer 3 seconds. 3 seconds. So I got the time now. Using this, so this is the first equation. I got the answer. So the second equation, v equals u plus v divided by 2 multiplying by the time taken. Right? U plus v divided by 2 multiplying by the time taken. What is the starting velocity? 30. Object was moving at 30. Ending velocity is 0. Right? 30 ms minus 1. Divided by 2 multiplying by the time taken plus 3 seconds. 30 divided by 2, 15 into 3, 45. So what is the displacement? 45 meters. 45 meters. So the answer given as 10 meters, 30 meters, 35 meters, 45 meters. Answer number 4. And what I taught you here is the method of finding the answer. And the method I gave you, that is for the part 2. Okay, part 2 question paper, if such a question comes, this is how we have to find out. Applying the method. But there is a shortcut also to find out the answer. What is the shortcut? Right? An object I am taking here. This object is moving downwards. Starting velocity is a 0 value. I am just letting it down. 0 starting velocity. Final velocity definitely could be a value like a non-zero value, right? So there will be a time taken. For this motion down. Right? So how do I find out? What is the final velocity? That is, remember, if the acceleration down is gravity, this gravity I am taking as 10 ms minus 2, let's say. Gravity I am taking as 10 ms minus 2. What it means, every second it increases the velocity by 10. 0 I'm starting up means after 1 second it will be 10. After 2 seconds it will be 20. After 3 seconds it will be 30. So let's say if I give the final velocity in the question as 50. Again, starting velocity is 0. When it is touching the ground, the final velocity is 50. I'm asking you what is the time. How do you take it? Straight away, 5 seconds. 50 divided by 10. Okay, but the condition here is starting velocity should be 0. Starting should be 0 velocity. Then straight away you can divide by 10. Acceleration is 10. Dividing by 10, you can get the answer. What if the question says acceleration is 9.8? Then you have to divide by 9.8. So usually they give such a value if it is divisible. Okay, otherwise they don't give. So easy calculations always you are using as 10. So 50 divided by 10, 5 seconds you can get. Or is it the other side? They can give you the time. They can give you the time. Let's say the time was 5. They say the starting velocity is 0. It's just leaving down. And it touches the ground after 5 seconds. What will be the final velocity? You multiply. You multiply by 10 because the gravity is 10. Gravity is 10. So the answer will be 50 ms minus 1. So this is a short method to obtain safety. And what if it is opposite upward? Same thing would have happened. Same thing upward. So if the object is there here, it is being projected upward for a maximum height where the final velocity becomes 0. Initial velocity I am saying 50. Initial velocity I'm marking as 50 ms minus 1. So the time taken here, I don't want to find out what is the time taken. How do I find out? Dividing by 10. Dividing by 10. Okay, then you may think, sir, then the velocity, acceleration is opposite rate, so it should be minus 10. So if you're going to divide 50 by minus 10, then it will be a minus 10 answer, right? The thing is, guys, when we are changing the direction, not only the acceleration changes, but also the direction of velocity also changes. Okay, so final becomes initial becomes final here by the numerical value. Why? Earlier initial was 0, now the initial is. Then according to the formula, what is the formula? A equals b minus u, right? B minus u over t. So here the final velocity is plus 50. Here the final velocity is 0. In that way, this 50 becomes minus 50. So minus 50. You can see here 0 minus 50 divided by what's the time taken. Okay. So let's say I want to find out the time. A comes here minus 50. Minus 50 over minus 10 will give you 5 seconds. 5 seconds.